global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news for you, and the headline reads: Senator Rochas Okorocha sues Governor Hope Uzodinma and two others, seeks notification of contract inquiry. See details. But before we go into the news proper for the analysis, we do like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news of the day. Former Governor of Imo State, Senator Rochas Okorocha, has dragged the Governor, Attorney General, and the Chairman Judiciary Commission of Inquiry on contracts awarded from June 2011 to May 2019 to court. Okorocha is asking the court to nullify the proceedings, decisions, and meetings of the Commission in suit number HOW/2620/2020. The former governor urged the court to declare that the existence of powers and jurisdictions of the Judiciary Commission of Inquiry on contract awarded in Imo State against the plaintiff is null, void, and of no effect whatsoever, having not properly served the Commission's summons and subpoena to the plaintiff. Besides, Okorocha has sought an order setting aside as null and void the proceedings, decisions, and meetings of the Commission in respect of the investigation, as same is done without jurisdiction. Okorocha said the Commission, inaugurated by Honorable Emeka Ihiedioha, former governor of Imo State, are card-carrying members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), whose mission is to indict the plaintiff at all costs, as they have so far exhibited a high level of vendetta. According to him, the Commission, after the nullification of Ihiedioha's election by the Supreme Court, have continued to take proceedings, decisions, and meetings without proper issuance of summons or subpoena on the plaintiff, as stipulated in Section 36, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Okorocha went on that as the former governor of Imo State for 8 years, I did not govern Imo State or run the affairs of Imo State as an independent body or person, but as a governor, and every decision was made for and on behalf of Imo State government. That I did not award any contract in my personal capacity, but on behalf of the government of Imo State, which has records of how contracts were awarded and implemented. That except some of the chairmen who are judges of the High Court of Imo State, every other member of the Commission constituted are card-carrying members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who invariably are on a mission to indict me over an allegation of crime which have not been proved by any court. The Commission have exhibited a high level of bias by taking precedence from the witnesses without proper service on him. Okorocha also averred that he has no confidence in the said Commission, as their aim is to indict him without hearing from him. No date has been assigned for the hearing of the suit. That's the news. Imo State, you have entered one chance. But before we go into the news, into further analysis, I would like us to feel the pulse of Nigeria. But the truth is, let me just draw attention to one or two things here. To start with, Uzodinma, Governor Hope Uzodinma, is in APC. Ex-Governor Rochas Okorocha, that's former Governor Rochas Okorocha, Senator Rochas Okorocha, now Senator, is also APC. Who is fooling who? You are now serving Hope Uzodinma this. The Governor Hope Uzodinma, dragging him to court, serving him this. You are trying to tell him invariably that commission that have been set up by Emeka Ihiedioha, nullify it now. Walai, Imo State, you have entered one chance. Now you can imagine the English is using that he actually did all the commission, the award he did on the capacity as a governor, which means as a governor, if you decide to sell Imo State, you don't after the governor have left, you don't sue the governor, you don't ask questions about the governor. You only say after all acted as the capacity of a governor. For that reason, every form of impunity should be allowed. Okay, just fairly recently, we were supposed to carry it, but we decided to just wrap it up. I'll just brush it up here. When let's give you a briefing from the past so you understand where we're headed. When Emeka Ihiedioha was his mandate was reversed and given to Governor Hope Uzodinma, a lot of things happened. In the House, Imo State House of Assembly, was majorly, in fact, predominantly was PDP and other parties, ABGA and the rest. But there was not even one single card-carrying member of APC. Propaganda came in. When eventually the second hearing came in for reversal by Emeka Ihiedioha, it still didn't pull through. Eventually, it was now glaring that Emeka Ihiedioha may have lost out in this particular dispensation. So his guy has to be Hope Uzodinma. It's amazing. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of analysis and pundits have said, okay, give or take, the House will have to checkmate Governor Hope Uzodinma and probably hoist him out when he goes. But that was not what we saw. The next thing, rumors upon rumors, eventually one or two found out to be true that, they were cajoled, telling them, look, guys, you guys can actually decamp and come to APC. There are a lot of juicy contracts with him for you. You can't lose it all. Started giving them, there was so much rumor about 50 million giving and all that, landed property in choice areas and all that. Some of them just woke up in the next thing. There was an exodus of APC senators, PDP senators to APC. Invariably by default, APC became one of the highest senators in the House of Imo State House of Assembly, that initially had no card-carrying member, which means the only way they would have, probably the only option left to have hoisted Hope Uzodinma was defeated on the ground of greed. Imo State, hear this. As if that was not enough, they started singing praises of him and all that. Then, tides turned. What we have never heard in a long while. Then the next rumors started flying. When the senators wanted to see Governor Hope Uzodinma, they didn't believe their eyes. That they said that they can't just walk in and see Governor Hope Uzodinma like that. Initially, I thought it was because of the COVID-19 and all that. But they had to come, bring it and say, look, they called out Governor Hope Uzodinma. It has never happened in the history, even in the days of Senator Rochas Okorocha, when he was then the governor, that even as card-carrying members, we still had access to him. Even this oil-starved governor, who's talking about Emeka Ihiedioha, we still had access to the governor. But why must we take permission? We must, not just take permission. He said when they even called the governor said, okay, no problem. He's going to call on his security aides and the rest to issue them pass. Legislature to get a pass to see a governor. They were like, this has never happened. Well, it is happening. It is happening. When you carry your power and give it to your enemy, what do you expect? You become a slave. I am not saying Governor Hope Uzodinma is an enemy. Sometimes you need opposition in a front like this to keep everyone on top of their toes, to keep everyone in check. When you begin to align with one whom you are supposed to checkmate, impunity is the order of the day. This is preamble. Imo State, hear this. This is preamble. We are just that. It's not even up to 4 years. And your legislators are getting passed to say a governor. Hey, one chance. They have entered one chance. And now this one is suit. We will call this one suit by the face. Face is just facial suit. It doesn't hold water. Who are you to APC suing APC? How? He's just reminding Hope Uzodinma, trash this thing out. It's already in court. Maybe Hope Uzodinma have told him just write, we will now strike it out as a governor. It's a we thing. It's a party arrangement thing. Imo State, you have entered. your only option after God was your senators. They would have kept this guy in check, at least. But right now, he has not even started. They started complaining. You are still in. You have not even gotten to Malachi. You are still in Genesis. By the time you get to Malachi, how much more revelation? Imo State is gone. It's not left for the people to actually. Maybe you are shouting Okorocha. Maybe you hope Uzodinma. By the time Uzodinma is done, you will prefer Okorocha 100 times. He has not started. Legislators are taking pass. Okay? But before we go into the full analysis, please let us hear let's hear the pulse of Nigeria. But I believe that the suit is just make believe, just to fulfill all righteousness. You can imagine him saying that whatever he did in the name of Imo State. He did not put it in his personal coffers. So what should it be? That he was just a commission just to indict him, not to. He's even said that they should nullify even investigating him. After such level of impunity, that they should nullify investigating him. That he was just a card-carrying member of PDP to indict him as an APC member. And of course, if he says that, who is the governor of the day? It's APC. Who is asking for nullification? APC, that Senator Emeka, Senator Rochas Okorocha telling Uzodinma to nullify. What do you expect? It will be nullified. That means impunity continues. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians over this. This one here is saying, why are you crying when you haven't given a stroke of the cane? Funny you. You guys are not seeing the politics undertone of this. This is not just all this was just before you know they will trash it out. That is my take on this. But others may not see it the way I'm saying it. But honestly, it will play out. Just watch. This is what I'm saying. It's our judiciary that is our main problem. They can't cut Marshal Okorocha to wait for the commission to finish their findings. Good. And if he's not satisfied, then he can now take them to court, which is true. Let the commission finish their findings. They did not finish. You're telling them to nullify. Let them finish. So that let us begin to see the level of impunity that existed in your time. Why are you telling them to trash it out? This one here is saying any commission set up by Ihiedioha is a witch hunting commission against Rochas. It is only Rochas that had ruled Imo or Hakimunko. If you must probe one, probe all. Nonsense. The level of impunity for that of Senator Rochas Okorocha was really high. Imagine you commissioning happiness, Ministry of Happiness. Are you serious? Where in the world do we have Ministry of Happiness? What happened to entertainment and culture? You have finished that. They say a ministry like that. You still put happiness, and it was a dynasty run by his siblings, run by his family members. Please give us a break. This one here say, where are the Okorocha supporters who have been defending him during the time of Ihiedioha? They should also come back and defend him now, or have they all lost their voice since they are in the same party with Uzodinma, useless set of people? So I say, go to the Commission of Inquiry and answer their questions. No sin will go unpunished, either life or death. You think that running to collide with hope and removing Ihiedioha will be the solution to your problem? You will see, reap what you are sown. So I say, karma is lucky. If you have no skeleton in your cupboard, then allow the commission to carry out their duty. Good. Let them finish their duty first. Chief Okorocha Rochas, don't be a coward. Because they died 10 times before their death. Every man will give account of his work, just like Madam Minister where they share money now to only her own people. Submit yourself to the commission if your hands are clean. Biko. Simple. It's a simple analogy. If you believe it, allow them to finish the probe. Then if you are found not guilty, if you feel that they have not done it right, then you can ask. But that's how I can't take more than this. The people are asking questions. Some are wise enough to see the undertone. Others are saying that maybe he's scared of the commission. But I see an undertone, a collaboration here. But what do you guys think about this Emeka, this Rochas Okorocha suing Uzodinma and others to nullify the probe over what he has done since his inception as the governor of the state for 8 years, and saying that they should nullify it and make it null and void? Let's interact in our comment section.